be arranging these chairs, dear, not just sitting down.
I just wanted to sit here for a while, dear, and work out exactly where they were going to go. That was all.
Well, you haven't got much time, dear. You're meeting Paul at 8, aren't you?
Oh, yes, I better go. Well, I'll do them when I get back. You've still got the carpet to do, haven't you?
Yeah, no, dear, you better do them now. You'll be in no condition to do them when you get back.
What?
Well, I know what it'll be like, dear. Night out with the boys before the wedding. Just don't drink too much, that's all, dear. And remember what you were like after your own stag party, up on the roof throwing fish at people.
Dear, this is Paul's stag party, not mine, you know. He's the one that's for the chop. Mind you, up until a month ago, I would have sworn he was as bent as a corkscrew. Well, shacked up with that fellow Vivian, you know. Mind you, perhaps he's AC/DC. You know.
What are you on about now?
Well, perhaps, perhaps.
What, dear?
Perhaps perhaps. Well, perhaps it goes both ways, you know. I wonder if Vivian will be the matron of honour. You look rather nice, won't you, in a white dress with a pipe and a moustache?
Don't be silly, dear.
Do you mind? Get off my train. No, you mustn't close your eyes to these things, dear. They do go on, you know.
Yes, and so do you.
That's it. Tell me, why has the reception got to be here at all, by the way?
Well, that'd be nice. And anyway, Mum couldn't cope with a big do at her age.
Cope? At her age? She works in the bar every night of the week, dear, doesn't she? I've seen her clear the bar of empties, throw out 2 drunks, do the washing up, and still drink me under the table. Her age, cope, Rasputin in a bra.
That's quite enough of that.
Now, I must admit, she's much more fun than my mum, you know. I mean, at least she doesn't go on about babies all the time. Goodness me, I hope my mummy doesn't find out about the wedding. Crumbs, if my mummy finds out, she will be. I do. She'll be round here, Mother, wouldn't she? My mother found out me round here in no time. Crying and weeping and eating all the goodies and then weeping a bit more and talking about babies again and then weeping and crying again and then saying, oh, I'm glad you had a proper wedding. Why has this wedding got to be so formal anyway, dear?
Well, it was Fiona's idea.
The blushing bride. Got plenty to blush about. 5 months gone.
Well, it is a bit much, isn't it? A white wedding, when you come to think of it.
Oh, dear, when she kneels during the service, she might not be able to get up again.
Just imagine what your mother would be like if she was there.
Oh, don't, dear, don't. Mind you, her parents are bad enough. I mean, it's so stupid, isn't it? Disowning the girl just because she's got one up the spout. I mean, it's quite silly, isn't it? I mean, you know, and there's me landed with the job of giving her away. No need to give her away, dear. It's all going to be pretty obvious, isn't it?
Thank you very much for doing the chairs, dear.
Not at all, dear. It was a pleasure. Any time you want. Oh, that'll be the boys for the pub, I'll bet. Getting impatient. Hello, line up a couple for me. I won't be too jiffs. Oh, sorry, Dad. Sorry. Oh, no, sorry, Mother. I didn't realise it was you. Mother, dear. How are you? Her back, dear. And her foot. And her back again. Now the cat. Mrs. Grade next door. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, I am sorry, dear. Yes, I'm sorry to hear about that, dear. Well, quite, dear. Yes, exactly. Yes, goodness me. Fancy that. Would you believe it?
Hello, Cyril.
All right, Ronnie, ready?
We're not quite.
Cyril, dear. Cyril's just come in. Cyril Dawson, yes. What now, you mean? Yes, by all means. Mother would like a word of that.
Oh, hello. How's my favourite girlfriend? Oh, Mary's fine. Completely better now. Better than ever. I expect we'll see you at the church tomorrow, what?
No, Cyril just slipped, dear, on the... got a new carpet down in the hall here, and, yes, he said church, yes. Yes, Saturday tomorrow, dear, yes, they do have weddings on Saturday, yes, well, it's Paul and Fiona, as a matter of fact. What? Closest family, yeah. Yes, only closest family, dear, will be going. Well, Cyril's going, yes. Well, we might be going. Well, it might not even be tomorrow, the wedding. We're not absolutely... Yes, I was going to ring you. That's why I rang you, really. Well, no. That more than any other... Oh, you rang me, of course, yes. Yes. That's why I was going to ring you after you rang me. Listen, can you... I was going to ring you, as I said before, after you rang me, to ask you if you could. Can you come... Can you... You can? Oh, good. And Cyril again, dear, he slipped up. Did he slip up? Sorry, listen, Mother, since you're going to come now, I do want you to remember not to say anything to Laura about you-know-what, babies and pregnancy and all that, you know. You upset her when you do that. And Laura's mother will be here. Yes, she's coming, Laura's mother. Do not refer to Laura's mother, dear, as that woman. It's not very nice, and we all want to get on very well and have a nice, friendly, jolly afternoon. All right, then, dear? So we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, then. All right. God, you must hate me.
I'm sorry, what's the matter?
My mother's coming.
Oh, no.
Well, I assume she would be perfectly natural.
She's not a bit natural. How can you say that? Listen,
Sorry, I didn't mean any harm.
that's all we needed.
Oh, I can't bear it.
Oh, don't worry, Laura. If she puts 1 foot out of step, if you know what I mean, puts 1 foot wrong or out of step, I will lock her in that cupboard with you. No, it's not your fault, Cyril, but I'm so...
Come on, I'll buy you a drink.
All right, then.
Listen, don't drink too much, you two. Cyril, look after him.
I can look after myself. What, dear, what? Oh, dear, I can't face it, dear. Oh, I'm going to be ill, I think.
It's your own fault.
Well, I am ill. My fault? Doesn't matter whose fault it is, dear.
Well, there's no excuse.
Oh, every excuse, dear. Every excuse. There's me got to make a speech, and the bride's in the club, and your mother will be organising everybody and telling dirty jokes. And above all, dear, my mother. I mean, let's face it, you know. I mean, that's not going to be, you know. Dear me, it's going to be absolutely terrible.
Come on in and have a drink.
Hello, Ronnie, dear.
Hello, dear.
God, I could do with a gin. I expect you could, too.
Oh, my goodness. No.
Stoned last night, eh? What have you got in your hat?
Trifle, dear.
Trifle. What is this on the back of your coat?
Sandwich bread and bread rolls.
Thing you are.
No, don't worry, dear. I'll take it off later, dear.
Mum,
Yeah?
Ronnie's mum's coming.
Nobody invited her.
That wouldn't put her off, you know that, don't you?
So we're having a royal visit, are we? Well, just let her make one crack about them having to get married, and I'll stick her face in that trifle, I will.
Now, listen, cool it, Gwen, cool it, please.
She can't help it.
She can. Oh, dear, perhaps we'll be able to salvage something of the wreckage, you know. What time does the monster from the Black Lagoon surface, by the way?
Don't be silly, dear.
My bloody feet are killing me, do you know?
Well, that'll be her, I'll get it. Can you straighten this up a bit?
Oh.
Yes, I'll do it for you.
Ronnie!
Yes.
Oh!
Yes, it's me, Mother. This is my house, dear.
And there's Laura!
Yes.
Ah!
Yes, we live together, Mother. You know, there's been an awful lot of scandal talk.
You look a bit peaky, dear, and your hair's much too long. What's this? On your jacket?
I got incapably drunk, dear, and fell into a vat of trifle. Don't leave it, Mother. I'm going to put the other sleeve in another bowl, and they'll both match.
So excited! Who's here?
Well, my mother's here.
Oh.
Remember what I said now?
Oh, yes. Hello, Gwen.
Hello, love. You like one of these?
No, thank you. It's a little early for me.
Mother?
Nice cup of tea, Mother.
Now, that's more like it. There's nothing like a nice cup of tea. That's what I always say.
She does, too.
Like a fag, lovey?
No, thank you.
No, I forgot you don't smoke and you don't drink. I often wonder how you ever got round to having Ronnie.
Now, Gwen, dear, yes, you just sit there, darling. You see, that'll be your seat. And, Mother, if you care to come over here. That's all right, dear. Now, come on, over
thank
here.
you, dear.
There we are. And you sit down there, you see? That's going to be nice. Because we're all going to have a really happy, lovely, cheerful day. And above all, we want all to be tolerant. Tolerant. Happy, happy, happy.
Oh, I do love weddings. So sensible to get married in church. All this nonsense about register offices. Well, it isn't a real wedding, is it? Is it a white wedding?
She's wearing white, yes.
Lovely. Two young people setting out on the adventure of life together. And soon, perhaps, a little visitor.
Sooner than you think.
Mother, there's something that I ought to explain to you. Now, Fiona, that's Paul's fiancée, Fiona.
Yes, I do know that, dear.
Well, Fiona is, has been, well, it is a white wedding. And I know that when you got married, people worried about these things an awful lot more. But nowadays, well, actually, she's pregnant.
Oh.
Yes, Mother. She's pregnant. Very pregnant. Now, Mother, while we're on the subject of pregnancy, I'd rather you didn't say anything in front of Laura about it because you know how it upsets us, and keep quiet and keep off it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Good, that's lovely, then keep it that way. And just to clear the air a bit, dear, not 6 months ago, Paul was living with a man.
Oh, how nice.
I tried, God, I tried. Laura, dear, now pay no attention to anything she might say to you. She might bring it up, but don't worry. She's got every excuse. You see, the bride, they're pregnant, and you know, but don't worry. Don't worry. Now, Gwen.
It's my turn now, is it?
Yes, indeed. Now, my baby-obsessed blinkered mother over there, who I like, well, love even, may do her lady of the manor act with you, but don't worry, I've told her everything. I've told her Fiona is in the club, and I've told her all about Paul.
All about Paul?
All about Paul, right?
Yes, it's all right. Yeah, I've never told you before, Gwen, but now it's all in the open. Vivian, who used to live with Paul, will be here this afternoon, you see. Now, I've cleared the air. We can all relax and have an absolutely wonderful time. Now, the car will be here soon, so I'll go and get my buttonhole in, generally speaking, get spruced up, and we'll all be off for a lovely, enjoyable afternoon, won't we? Right. All ready to enjoy ourselves? Bloody hell.
For heaven's sake. Now, be very gentle. Oh, but she'll be all right. The thing is, all that standing around for the photographer, dear.
Yes. Well, when the flash went off, I thought she'd started. No, I did, really.
I should never have told her about Vivian. Upstairs, Laura.
It's not funny, Cyril. Stop laughing. Roll on the reception. What a day this is going to be. I don't know.
Yes. Oh, yes, you can take her upstairs. I'm very carefully. She'll be all right when she's had a bit of a lie down. Now, Ronnie, you look after everybody.
Yes,
For
I will.
heaven's sake, stop cheating. Now, come on, Cyril. Very gentle.
Oh, hello, Vivian. Hello. No, that's not for you. Sorry. No, come in. Yes, you are. You're all right. Come in there. Oh, I'll get down there. I say. You're all right. Yes. Oh, Mary. Hello. This is Mary Dawson. This is Cyril's wife, Mary. This is the boss, Mr. Robinson.
This is my Hilda.
Thank you.
Hello! I've always wanted to meet you. Cyril's told me such a lot about you. Now, I've been thinking it's high time that my Cyril moved on.
Yes.
You know, he's so talented, and he works so hard. But of course, you know that. I don't have to tell you that, do I? Now, I've been wondering whether, in fact, he wasn't in line for some sort of...
Some sort of what, dear?
Well, the trouble is with him that he doesn't push himself enough. I'm always having to tell him to stick up for himself.
Oh, this explains a lot, doesn't it?
That's what I was thinking.
Thank you.
Now, I know that this isn't the time or the place, and I know that I'm his wife. But, now don't say anything to Cyril, will you? But why promote that awful man Hemmings when obviously Cyril was the
Mary,
one
dear.
man in the world?
Oh. Ah. You've met my wife. What have you been saying to him?
Nothing. I was only saying to Mr. Robinson.
Shut up! Sit down.
I won't.
You will. I'm terribly sorry, sir.
I'm not. It's high time things were said. You don't push yourself.
Shut up! Terribly sorry about this, sir. I'll have a word with her.
This explains a lot, you know. This explains a lot. I mean, explains why he is like he is.
I was thinking exactly the same thing.
Well, you've done very well, sir, because I didn't know what I was thinking quite.
Well, you know, women have a way of doing things to a man, don't they, dear?
Yeah.
Yes, thank
If
you.
you know what I mean. Well, Ronnie, isn't this nice?
Yes, thank you. Oh, sorry.
She's going to be fine. She's just going to lie down for a minute or two. I think it was just that her dress was too tight.
Yes, I told her I didn't want it to be formal. Still, she's all right now. We should never have done it.
It's a bit late to say that now, isn't
I was talking about the wedding.
it? Well, so was I talking.
Well, it did liven things up a bit, didn't it? Is your mother able to speak
Yes,
yet?
the vicar's had a word with her. She's all right.
Well, isn't this nice? Oh, and all the very best, dear, from Ronnie and me.
Thank you very much.
Yes, well, now we can just relax and enjoy ourselves.
Yes.
More to drink, everyone. I'll get that, dear. Don't worry.
Should never have done it.
Well, what are you going to have to drink, Mother? Mother? I think it's nearly cupboard time, dear. Mother, are you going to be like these nice, polite, charming people you're always talking about? Because otherwise you're going to have to leave the room.
Disgusting!
Right, cupboard.
Ronnie! Silly! Put me down, Ronnie! That woman! If you could have heard what she called me in the car, I'm not going to speak again until she apologizes.
Good, that's something. Don't apologise. Don't apologise, dear.
Oh, tell her to go to hell. I'm going to have another bloody drink.
Now, look, that's a little bit strong. This is, after all, dear, my house, and after all, that is my mother. You can go too far.
Slut!
Now, Clot! Now, please! Clot, how dare you? Listen, both of you, why don't you at least pretend, for the sake of Paul and Fiona?
Ha!
Now, look, she's not even a relative of yours. Keep out of this! And as for you, Gwen, belt up.
Charming!
More to drink, everyone.
Well, isn't this nice?
Oh, Mother, don't take any notice of Ronnie.
It isn't Ronnie.
What is it then, dear?
I'd rather not tell you, not today.
Oh, now, come on, it must be something. Now, what is
Take any notice of me, Laura. Go away and enjoy yourself with the others.
Well, how can I possibly enjoy myself when you're not here? Now, come on, tell me, what is it? Eh?
Well,
Yes?
Well, they didn't want one. Not now, and here's you. I know this is a delicate subject, Laura, but it is so unfair. Here have you two been happily married all these years and wanting, and you haven't, and they have, and it isn't because you can't. You've been to the clinic. You've both been.
What is going on? What have you done now? Not babies again, is it? I've warned you, Mother. You're going into the cupboard. I'm sorry.
No.
Get out of the way, dear. Mother is going into the cupboard, dear. She is going in. Look, she's going to get lost up there until she apologizes.
Leave me
You are
alone.
going... Oh.
Now, Mr. Robinson, I have been thinking.
Come over here and leave him alone.
I was only going to say to Miss Ronson I want
Mary,
one
why
good
don't you try
reason
some of these
why-
sandwiches and these rather delicious canapes? They're very nice. Now, I'm sorry about this. It just seems to be a turn.
Thank you.
And it's... Don't you think perhaps you should,
No, I think you better leave her where she is. You know, she gets a bit awkward if you touch her.
Nonsense. All she needs is a little pick-me-up. Nice pink gin, love, eh?
Yes, thank you.
No, I don't think so. She's had enough.
Who are you to talk? You heartless bumpers fool! You never come home. You're always at the bloody office. I don't care who he is because I don't think you are at the office today. I don't think you.
She's just tired. No, she's not. She's as tight as a tick.
Ronnie, I'm sorry, but I mean, you don't know what I had to put up with all these years. Could I have a large scotch?
Randy old devil, aren't you, eh? You're just like the rest of the men. You make me sick. And you, my lovely young son, I wonder what you've been up to for the past 6 months. Living with that ponce over there. And then putting poor Fiona in the pudding club. You don't bloody well know which way you're going to go, do you? You don't, do you? Shut up.
My mother, you've turned out to bed. I've spent most of my life putting you to bed. And another thing, what about my father?
That
Where
old
has he been for
garbage
the last
can.
20 years?
Oh, you shrew! He's too good for you, whatever he's done.
Whatever he's done, what is all this? I'm fed up with all this.
So I'm absolutely fed up with it. All this bitching and backbiting. It's so petty. Now look, once and for all, when are we all going to settle down and enjoy ourselves?
The front door's open, so I thought...
Don't you start!
Is anything the matter?
No, nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Oh.
I thought I'd just pop in and toast the happy couple.
Oh, thank you.
It's like contretemps.
I've had about enough of this. Let me lead my own life, for God's sake. Ah. Hello, Vicar. Hello. Family joke.
Let's toast the newlyweds.
Yes.
Cheers!
Newlyweds.
All right, everybody, let's have some
Trust Mother Sheen. Trust Mother Sheen never fails.
Why, it's my mother, too.
Mr. Robinson, dear, I never realised.
And Cyril and Mary, I've never seen that side of them before.
No wonder they're called blood relations. I don't know.
I suppose I'd better go and see what's happening.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
Just don't know how to enjoy themselves, do you? That's all. So we haven't got any children. So what? Mrs. Robinson knocks it back. Gwen's an old tart. Mother's impossible. Cyril's under the elbow. The bride's been knocked up. The groom's a poof. What reason are that to be miserable? They know it goes on. Who are they trying to fool? What an evening this is going to be. I don't know.
You'll never believe it, dear.
What's that? What's that? What's happened?
They're singing.
Singing?
Yes, just as though nothing had happened.
Oh, well, damn them, dear. We'll creep out on our own, have a little drink on our own.
Oh, we can't.
Yes, we can. Yes, come on. On our own. Get away from this singing.
I'll be constant and true, and just like